a game we have for you tonight as we get set to bring you NBA action on 2K Sports. And tonight, we've got New Jersey playing against Minneapolis. Alongside Greg Anthony and Stan Van Gundy, I'm Kevin Harlan. Allie LaForce will be our reporter tonight on the sideline. And now a look at the upcoming schedule for Minneapolis on Monday and then on Thursday.
And looking at that Jacksonville matchup, that one will mark game number 6 for them in the NBA season. We'll see if there are any adjustments between now and then to the rotation.
Here are the 5 for Minneapolis. We've got Larry Nance. Zach Randolph is out there with Daniel Gibson. And it's Arenas in at the 3. And for New Jersey, Bridges out there with Brandon Roy. Then there's Griffin, and it's Gibson in at the center position. And this early in the season, Greg, we still have a lot to learn about these teams.
And they're still learning about themselves, right? The coaches are working on rotations and game plans. The players are trying to establish the chemistry that a winning team needs.
No good from Roy. Here's Garai. He takes it in. Gibson dishes to Roy. And he uses the glass on the lane.
Yeah, never shy about mixing it up inside. Roy, a great finish.
Garai, he's covered by Roy. 6 to shoot. Outside Arenas. Three-pointer. New Jersey with the rebound. This is the first they're seeing in Minneapolis. Down low, stolen by Randolph. To the middle, looking for Nance, and he gets it there. That one's in, his first shot this game.
And what I like about Nance Jr. is how he positions himself, knows his strengths on offense, and plays to them.
Outside Roy. Back to Bridges. That ball, great assist by Brandon Roy.
And that's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect from him.
For Minneapolis, they've gone 1 of 3 for the field to start this one so far. Here's Gibson. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Once he gets in deep on the defense, there is no way he's missing a layup like that.
Now here's Gibson. 11 points last game. Off the mark with the outside fadeaway. Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
I had a chance to talk with the head coach for New Jersey. We talked about the game plan he has in place for Ja Morant. Coach was forthcoming, saying it's no secret you need to turn him into a shooter. If he gets a step at the rim, you've already lost that battle. He can drain a few from outside, but we are willing to live with that. Appreciate the honest answer. Back over to you, Kevin.
All right, Allie, thank you for that. Now Arenas following the three-point attempt by Blake Griffin. In recent seasons, availability has been a problem for Ja Morant. Greg, dig into that a little bit.
From a league suspension to multiple injuries, Morant has missed a significant amount of time, but we know when he's on the court, he's a game changer.
First free throw is good. And both free throws good for Arenas.
Well, he's got a great stroke from the line. That's not something we can say about all the league's big guys.
And first time out of the game called for New Jersey. at the teams that really made their opposing teams earn their points a season ago.
Defense was their identity, and that's how they're going to beat you. And they did it better than anyone in the league.
So it's New Jersey now. It's a 5-point game. On left to the wing, Griffin passes to Gibson. For three, Bridges. He doesn't hit that one. Minneapolis has gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. The shot's good from Nance. Nance has got his second bucket of the night.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this league.
Bridges kicks to Roy. Off the run. And again, no good by New Jersey. Minneapolis leading by 7. Here's Arenas. And it's Griffin with the rebound.
Well, I'm surprised that didn't fall for him. We know that's a shot he can.
One for the highlight reel. And you see after multiple knee surgeries, Griffin can still get up.
I'd like to thank AT&T for bringing us that spectacular look from their connected cam. Last outing for New Jersey, they won that game against Dallas. Nance a screen on Roy. Here's Garay. Here's Nance. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Outside Gibson. Inside. Stolen by Randolph. Bridges against Arenas. Oh, Nance in position. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there. Gibson setting the pick for Roy. Here's the three. He is hauled in by Minneapolis.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
Gibson against Bridges. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. And what's your take, guys, in the whistle stops for Minneapolis?
Well, they've set the tone early with their pace. So important to capitalize on transition opportunities, and it keeps the defense off balance.
And guys, they've also done a great job generating offense from their defense, forcing turnovers and making the defense pay for those mistakes.
That free throw missing. New Jersey making a switch here. Evans is checked in, and a switch here also for Minneapolis. Ward's checked in. He hits the second from the line. New Jersey trails by 8. Outside Roy. Gibson with the screen on Gibson. Here's Roy. Drills the elbow jumper.
This guy is a threat from all 3 levels. That time, Roy with the mid-range.
Pass to Nance. In the corner, Gibson with it. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. For New Jersey, they've gone 4 of 10 shooting the ball here in the first quarter. Griffin. The shot's good. Roy making the play.
It was all about his athleticism when Griffin first came into the league, but it didn't take long to see he was about a lot more than that. He's got serious skills down low.
Here's Ward. And another miss by Minneapolis. And here's Gibson. He'll bring it up for New Jersey. Trailing by 4.
Power and explosion. That's Griffin's edge.
For Minneapolis, they've gone just a shade under 50% from the field. 5 of 11. And too long on the shot. Minneapolis has gone just 1 of 4 from three-point range here in the first. On the wing, Arenas. Covered by Evans. Arenas' shot is good.
Now that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
Now here's Evans. Still yet to score. 6 on the shot clock. New Jersey needs to get off a shot here. And then Griffin with the dunk.
It's always a smart move to put Griffin in the pick and roll as the screener. He is tough to stop.
Pass to Arenas. Minneapolis moving it around. Nance dishes to Arenas. Over Evans. And the jam by Larry Nance.
And great job by Nance attacking at the rim. That's why you scout for effort players that do it consistently every night.
Now here's Roy. This came out 36 points for him. Griffin. And finished off by Griffin.
Word. I shouldn't be amazed anymore when Griffin pulls off a dunk like that, but I always seem to be the man has some unreal moves above the rim.
Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
Hey, Ja Morant looking to lead the way. He said, I set the tone. My teammates feed off of it, and I love to compete. That's how we all grew up, playing on the blacktop outside, competing at a high level, even with no cameras around. Back to you.
He's got that alpha mentality. Allie LaForce with the report. Hey, Allie, thanks. Robinson is checked in for Bridges, and a switcher also for Minneapolis. Duncan, he's checked in for Daniel Gibson. Here's Ward. Guarded by Robinson. With the drive. Nance with no one around. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. Nance has got 10.
As hot as he's been this quarter, the game plan is simple, folks. Get him the ball and get out of the way.
Griffin kicks to Robinson. For three, Roy. Nance gets the rebound. Nance has got his fourth rebound in this one. Arenas a screen on Robinson. Or the pass to Nance. And the jam by Larry Nance.
And scoring the ball extremely well. I don't think the defense is getting up into Nance enough. Got to turn up the burners a little more.
Now here is Robinson. Clock at 6. Puts up a deep three. Zach Randolph with the rebound.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
Duncan kicks it over to Arenas. Over Evans. Here's Nance, and Gibson sends it down. And he recovers it. And that one's good. New Jersey trails by 8. 1:10 left here in the first quarter. Robinson for three. Arenas grabs the miss. Minneapolis is gone just 1 of 4 from three-point range here in the first. Randolph can't hit.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
There's no air space there whatsoever. That's as close as you can get without a foul.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg. Now here's Arenas. He's got 7. Looking for Nance, and he gets it there. Duncan kicks to Randolph. On deep, Arenas. New Jersey with the rebound. Gibson's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
His shot's just, it's not there right now with his team leading. Perhaps, let's focus on some other areas of the game.
Out of bounds, Minneapolis takes possession. So it's both teams making substitutions here. We've got 13 seconds left in the first quarter. And here is Gibson. 2 on the clock. And he lays it up and in. Gibson's got 5 now.
And that's an example of playing big, adapting to the situation.
Well, if you have the killer instinct he showed there, it doesn't matter what the size disadvantage is.
And we've reached the end of the first quarter. Minneapolis ahead. They lead by 8. We've got more in store for you right after this. And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And guys, what stands out to you from Minneapolis in this one?
Aggressive at running guys to the backboard. You could tell it was part of their game plan coming in.
Yeah, we're not surprised by this. These guys work hard and they are physical.
So on the floor for Minneapolis, Daniel Gibson is out there with Ward. Then there's Duncan. And it's Silva in at the pivot spot, manning the middle.
Suffocating defense to keep the layup from falling.
Here's Ward, and he can't extend the lead to double digits. In the corner, it's Bridges. No good on the triple. Minneapolis leading by 8. Pass to Adrian. Takes it off the glass. Adrian's got the first basket of the second quarter for Minneapolis. You know, Greg, a lot of the best scorers do what's called punting, looking to create contact with the defender that they've zeroed in on.
Yeah, and that can be a legitimate technique to really negate a shot blocker. But when the offensive player basically initiates all the contact, we could do without some of those cheap foul calls against the defenders.
Here's Ward. 10-point lead. This is their biggest. 4 on the clock. Silva's shot is off.
Oh, this is exactly the kind of opportunity you don't want to waste.
Robinson down low, working on Gibson. And the shot goes in.
And how about the efficiency Evans has shown in the paint? Once he's got his position, he's looking to score.
Now a timeout call by Minneapolis. Here's the 2K leaderboard with last season's best free throw shooting teams.
Very reliable. No question, they punish teams for sending them to the free throw line.
Quarter number 2, we're about 2 minutes in. To the inside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Takes a shot at the elbow. Rebound, New Jersey. they've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Count it. Minneapolis leading by 6. Here's Garay. Buries the long-range jumper.
Look, he's the kind of player that has you awake at 3 a.m. asking yourself, how do I stop that?
To the paint. It's tipped. Pass to Silva. And he finishes nicely on the layup. And now an 11-point Minneapolis lead.
Man, just adding insult to injury. He just waltzes inside and extends this lead.
Well, it's not going to get any easier if they can't improve their defensive intensity. They got to show some fight.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Gibson looking it over. It dropped for his third basket. He's missed only one shot.
I love that they're continuing to attack despite being up big.
Yeah, they're being absolutely relentless, building this lead in every way possible.
Watson's shot is good. And here's Gibson. He'll bring it up for Minneapolis. They're off to battle the Clippers after this game as they'll be playing at the Staples Center. That'll be the second of this 2-game road trip. Fires the 3. The shot that time, not on target. New Jersey trails by 9. Watson with it. Pass to Robinson. Here's Hernandez. Shot clock at 6. Here's Bridges. Rebound, Minneapolis.
Honestly, guys, that's a shot you expect your players to make.
Robinson against Gibson. There's a good screen. And now New Jersey on the break. Pulls up for 3. Good on that shot. And with that, the Minneapolis lead is cut down to 6 and the bucket from Robinson.
Well, and that's what you want. Get something out in space before the defense can get set.
Now here's Gibson. He has 7. Count that one.
Well, it doesn't get any easier than this. They'll take these shots every time.
Now a timeout called by New Jersey. They want to keep it rolling here following the win against Dallas.
Mental toughness on the road. The arena was rocking, but they just got down to business and never let up.
Nothing is better than winning on the road in this league. It's so difficult. You savor every one of those.
Griffin's checked in for New Jersey. Roy comes in for Bridges. Griffin kicks to Robinson. And he jams it with authority.
Oh, up high and down hard with that one-hander.
He got a little extra forceful. You're right with that one. Here's Ward. Guarded by Robinson. To the middle. Here's Randolph. And Randolph slams it in.
the D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA. The lead is what it is right now.
That's too easy. As he says, let me add to my highlight reel.
And Minneapolis has possession after the basket by New Jersey. No good for Marinas. New Jersey trails by 6. Watson dishes to Robinson. Pass to Griffin. 5 to shoot. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Tenacious play there by Griffin. Gets really good defense, but he's not one to be scared off either.
New Jersey shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game.
Take a break. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one.
And known for his explosiveness, Griffin also possesses that reliable jumper and is also a really good passer at that position.
New Jersey making a switch here. Evans is checked in. Blake Griffin hits them both. Minneapolis leading by 4. Outside Randolph. Pass to Arenas. Over Watson. Bank shot. No good.
Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but the struggles continue.
Yeah, I get it, but you don't want him forcing things. It's better to get your shots within the flow of the offense.
Silva, the pass to Randolph. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed. Randolph's got his second bucket tonight.
He might not elevate like some of the other guys on the court, but as we've learned, Randolph knows how to get the ball in the basket.
Arenas with it. Watson's there. Arenas kicks to Randolph. 6 to shoot. There's the screen, and he comes up with the deuce. And now an 8-point Minneapolis lead. And it's Evans with the ball. He'll bring it up for New Jersey. Outside Roy. Evans setting the pick for Roy. Outside Griffin. Evans outside. 3-pointer. His shot is good, making it a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
Watching Evans there knock down the triple has the ability to be a dangerous outside scorer when he's in rhythm.
Now a timeout called by Minneapolis. Changes for New Jersey. Gibson's checked in, and it's Bridges in for Evans. Nancy's checked in for Minneapolis. Daniel Gibson comes in for Ward. And Gibson kicks it over to Arenas. Drains it from beyond the arc. Arenas has got 10 points.
Hey, if you leave a great shooter open, you deserve to get one.
To the inside, Gibson, and it's Gibson finishing it off.
Hands up play by Roy. He can be an effective facilitator when he wants.
Coach, I know you're familiar with Caldwell Pope's game from coaching him early in his career.
Yeah, look, Kevin, and he's just continued to get better and better. And like most veteran guys, he's just gotten smarter with the experience that he has. This is a guy who plays with great energy. He's in great shape, and he is tough as heck and is not going to make many mistakes.
Always good to get another look at a terrific defensive play.
And that has got to help the morale of this team. Let's see if that sets up a run here.
The rebound by Gibson. New Jersey trails by 6. Pass to Roy. Lock at 6. Out to Bridges from past the arc. The offensive rebound, controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Oh, man, just beast mode on the glass there. He was not going to be denied on that play.
Hands a screen on Bridges. Down low. Rebound, New Jersey. Now, here's Watson. Picked by Griffin. Good on that shot. And with that, the Minneapolis lead is cut to just 1 point on the basket from Watson.
Just a little confusion among the D as to who was supposed to be on it.
Now here's Randolph. Pass to Arenas. Over Watson. New Jersey with the rebound. Gibson's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Bridges outside. Gibson passes to Roy. And then Roy with the jam.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam, using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there. Sure. And that'll do it for the first half of competitive game so far. New Jersey leads by 1. And we'll be back right after halftime for the start of the third quarter. We'll see you in a bit.
Make some noise and get ready for the big half-court shot. Please direct your attention to center court. Give me a beat. They're measuring up the shot. Nice play. Let's hear it for the participant.
Come one, come all. The 2K halftime is here, and so is our breakdown of the upcoming schedule. Let's check it out.
Taking a look here at New Jersey, great start to the year. They came in prepared both mentally and with the game plan.
Yeah, winning the first 2 games of the season would give them a huge confidence boost.
You see their intent right away, Shaq. I mean, finding high percentage shots, that's great. Right now, that's their advantage.
Yeah, they've established a strong foundation offensively, and they're building on that. And that's a halftime wrap. Let's get back to the second half with the call by Kevin Harlan and the crew.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. You know, Larry Nance has been exceptional here, guys.
And he's been a monster in this game, throwing down some huge dunks. And I wasn't sure the rim would even survive in that first half.
Well, as a defense, you can't allow him that much room in the post. That's just asking for trouble.
Minneapolis shooting a respectable 47% for the field in this one. They've got Brandon Roy, also Bridges out there. And it's Griffin in at the power forward. So that's the lineup on the floor for New Jersey. Well, New Jersey shooting certainly key for them in this one. 55% from the field. Now Gibson, outside Randolph. Garay, he's covered by Watson. 5 on the clock. Here's Arenas. And terrific work on the offensive glass when he picks up 2. Arenas has got the first points to start out the third quarter for Minneapolis. Stolen. And about a minute of action so far in the third quarter. Gibson against Bridges. Gibson passes to Nance. And the shot goes in.
Larry Nance.
Now it's a 3-point Minneapolis lead.
Yeah, this league is in good shape when you talk about guys like Nance. The consummate role player does everything that's asked of him.
Pass to Roy. Good for another field goal. Number 5 on the night. 5 for 10 shooting.
Important points there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
Bridges against Gibson. Outside Arenas. The 3. New Jersey with the rebound.
Well, he had 6 points from beyond the arc in the first half, but yet to get it going here in the second.
Here's Bridges. And again, it's New Jersey converted.
Easy little jumper for him right there, guys.
Minneapolis has gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Hands a screen on Roy. To Ryan. Oh, good with the triple.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Here's Griffin. And finished off by Griffin.
Sort of play by Griffin on the glass there, securing himself that second chance look.
And that great replay brought to us by the AT&T Connected Cam. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Fires top of the key. It's hauled in by Watson.
Well, I hate to say it, but he hasn't done a lot to help their cause tonight. He's been a little erratic from the score.
And you can put those alley-oop feeds as high as you need to when Griffin's on the receiving end. He'll pick it up off the top of the backboard if he has to.
Now here's Roy following the miss by Zach Render. And then Roy with the jam.
And don't look now, but they're starting to extend this lead.
Well, look, we've seen that no lead is safe these days. You got to keep scoring and extending that margin.
Now a timeout called by Minneapolis.
On the court is your squad. Hey fans, who wants a free t-shirt? Make some noise!
Arenas kicks to Randolph. Pass to Gibson to end the run. And another miss by Minneapolis.
I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backboard. That's a great way to find confidence. Always a surefire way to get back in the game.
Here's Bridges. Around the back and lays it in. Bridges has got 8 points.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
Minneapolis trails by 9. Gibson dishes to Arenas. And there's the call on Roy. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
the wing. Arenas defended by Griffin. Gibson for three. New Jersey with the rebound. Gibson's got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big time effort. Watson, the pass to Bridges. Outside Roy. 6 on the shot clock. Griffin a screen on Arenas. Roy from outside. Zach Randolph with the rebound. And here's Minneapolis now. 9-point game. Arenas' shot is good. 15 points in the game.
Well, that's now his third triple of the game. First here in this second half.
Good ball movement here by New Jersey. Griffin finds Watson. They grab their own miss. And Griffin slams it in.
Griffin has brought the energy tonight. You could tell in warm-ups he was ready.
Here's Garai. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's on Brandon Roy.
Yeah, way to play an attack mode and get to the line.
Hey guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for New Jersey?
Well, they've been owning the painted area offensively. I love the intensity they're playing with down there.
And you can't ignore their passing. All game long, they've done a great job of just delivering the ball in rhythm right where it needs to be.
That free throw, no good. And he's good on the second. So it's New Jersey now. And here's New Jersey. They're on a 14-4 run right now. Bridges attacking. Got a hand on it. Outside Randolph. Over Griffin. That's it. The New Jersey lead is cut down to 5 on the bucket for Randolph.
Unselfish basketball. That's what coaches love to see.
Bridges against Gibson. Bridges kicks to Roy. Gibson the screen. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
How about how he sets his hand up there, runs it right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
New Jersey shooting their third free throw shot of the game. Tyreek Evans is checked in for New Jersey. Ward, he's checked in for Minneapolis. That's good from Gibson. And Minneapolis has possession, trailing here by 8. To the wing right side. Ward misses.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Griffin sets the screen for Roy. Hits the three-point bomb. Roy's got 15 points.
And a quiet first half from distance. Didn't even try a 3, but now he's 1 for 2 from deep in the second half.
Now here's Nance. He's got 16. Outside Arenas. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Ward. Sinks that one from the post.
And it's all about the release when you shoot the float.
New Jersey leading by 9. Bridges passes to Gibson. Bridges outside. Here's Roy. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
A willingness to get physical. Roy takes the hit and still gets off the shot.
And for New Jersey, they've made 3 free throws so far. Haven't missed any.
And last season, as a team, they knocked down 79% of their free throws, so those are numbers you'll be happy with.
And the first one at the line is good.
And you have to appreciate the work ethic that Roy has. A true gym rat. And this guy just wants to get better.
He hits one and misses one, each at the line. And he hits it and gets hacked on the play. A three-point possibility if he can convert the free throw.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And for New Jersey, they've gone 4 for 5 from the charity stripe in this one up to now. On the free throw, no good. Minneapolis trails by 12. And out of bounds as New Jersey gains possession. And here's Bridges. He'll bring it up for New Jersey. The 12-point lead, their biggest of the game. Gibson with the screen on Gibson for 3. Roy, it's good. That's 8 baskets for him now. 8 for 15 shooting.
Well, his offense is carrying them right now. And even with the defense keying on him, he's making great adjustments on the fly.
Here's Ward. And a wide open look for Arenas. And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
Well, after dropping in 2 triples in the first half, he's now matched that mark here in the second half, and I wouldn't be surprised to see more of those.
And let's go to the sideline. Here's Adam.
Thanks a lot. This season, new broadcasting deals are kicking in for the NBA. Commissioner Silver said we dramatically increased the number of primetime broadcast exposures to a level almost unthinkable from my early days in the league. In fact, the NBA is now set for basically nightly national broadcasts. Kevin?
All right, Allie, thanks for that update. 4 on the shot clock. That's it, and the New Jersey lead has cut down to just 12 points on the bucket from Randolph.
And boy, did he ever sell the pump fake. Worked to absolute perfection.
Roy from outside, and again, New Jersey with the triple.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Here's Ward, defended by Bridges, and here's Arenas outside, and another 3 for Minneapolis.
New Jersey's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
Well, what I love about his three-point shooting is the spacing that he's adding. It makes things a lot easier for everyone else.
Now a timeout called by New Jersey. And as the coaches go to the clipboard to outline their strategy during the timeout, the players getting a chance to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's key to staying fresh all the way to the final whistle.
And Kevin, it really is. And every one of these players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
.24 left in the third quarter. Bridges passes to Roy. Bridges sets the screen for Roy. 18 feet away, and he knocks it down. Roy's got 16 points here in the second half.
Well, they have leaned on him offensively with good reason. Efficiency will help him win a lot of games.
Ward misses.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat. And not quite as aggressive from outside as they were in the first half, sticking to the high percentage shots, playing smart with the lead.
Now here's Gibson. He has 7. Inside, here's Silva, and there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul, shot misses. He'll be shooting 2. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now.
and not the guy you want to see at the line too often. Season numbers has him in the bottom tier of the league.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First free throw is good. New Jersey making a switch here. Watson's checked in. That one falls, so he hits both of them. New Jersey leading by 14. 29 seconds left in the third. Minneapolis shooting around 44% in this third quarter. Here's Ward. Clock at 6. Here's Garay. Connects, the jumper drops. He's got 8. And here's Roy. Lays it up off the glass. And New Jersey leads by 14.
And haven't we seen that a few times today, guys? I mean, their defense has got to have a little bit more toughness.
And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. New Jersey on top, leading by 14. And we're just moments away from the start of the fourth quarter. Stay with us. And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with his feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Now that is an elite level dish. What a great basket.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. So on the floor for Minneapolis, we've got Ward, and it's Arenas in at the small forward.
And don't expect Griffin to get stopped by some contact. He's always ready for the physicality.
Here's Ward. So the wing on the left. Adrian passes to Ward. Shot clock at 5. Minneapolis needs to get off a shot. On deep, Arenas. New Jersey with the rebound.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Robinson dishes to Griffin. Evans outside. Outside Robinson. Arenas grabs the miss. Arenas has got rebound number 5 here tonight.
Well, sometimes it's just not your night. But despite his struggles, they're ahead in the game.
Here's Ward. Back to Arenas. And he hits it just before the shot clock expires. Arenas has got 23.
I mean, already hot coming into the game. Is it fair to say he's hotter?
Robinson finds Griffin. Evans outside. Oh, Griffin in position. Hammers the alley-oop through.
And how about the communication between teammates on that alley-oop?
And that's what you need to pull that thing off. Here's Ward. Guarded by Robinson. Pass to Arenas. They set the pick. Again, the miss by Arenas. New Jersey leading by 16. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a 3-point play.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
And Minneapolis making a change here. Duncan's checked in. That one misses for Evans. Minneapolis trails by 18. Here's Silva, and it's blocked. And here we go. Launches the 3, and Tyreke Evans with the 3. Evans has got 5 points now this quarter.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been off.
Arenas Arenas can't hit.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And just the way pilots use VR to train, now NBA officials can do the same.
Yeah, it's all about reps, right? Getting them with a headset in a lower stress setting helps prepare them to make the right call when the lights are brightest.
They throw good. Tyreek Evans. New Jersey making a switch here. Gibson's checked in. Nancy's checked in for Minneapolis. And both free throws good for Evans.
And they're drawing more whistles and working their way to the line here in the second half.
Pass to Ward. Nance a screen on Robinson. Can they get it? And Nance slams it in.
And I like that play. Nance on the roll. Great athleticism. Tough to defend.
Evans outside. Now here's Griffin. And then jammed down. As he goes right over Larry Nance Jr.
And how about just floating to the rim on that slam?
Boy, when he gets up, I mean, he gets up. Outside, Arenas. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Arenas has got 5 points now in the quarter.
He has a lot of points from long range this half. He's taken advantage of a really tired defense.
Here's Gibson. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And you think about the balance of power between the conferences. How about this, Greg? In the last 26 years, there have only been 3 Eastern Conference teams favored to win the NBA Finals.
2011 Heat, the 2013 Heat, and then the 2024 Boston Celtics. So for those arguing for top 16 seeding in the playoffs, this might be your go-to stat.
Some changes for New Jersey. Hernandez checked in for Griffin. Roy comes in for Tyreek Evans. And it's Bridges in for Nate Robinson. That one misses. Greg, we've had a couple of NBA Cups in the book already. What have you thought of it so far?
A little added excitement and interest early in the regular season, and I'm all for it. Between that and the play-in, I think the NBA's done a great job to try to make every part of the calendar relevant.
Low post specialist also rebounds as well. Randolph really brings it, knows his strengths, and plays to him. Shoot 2.
First one falls for him. Duncan, he's checked in for Minneapolis. And Randolph drops them both. Here's Bridges. A floater. They set the pick. Just 5 on the clock. Watson's shot is off. Minneapolis trails by 19. In the corner, Gibson with it. Trains the three-pointer.
Yeah, and Gibson, a dangerous shooter. You can't let him get going from deep. That's just inviting trouble.
Bounce pass from Bridges. A 3-ball. And Brandon Roy, the bucket on the assist by Bridges. Bridges got his 6th assist on the night. To the middle. Count the bucket. And he's got a free throw coming up as well.
Yeah, he's in such a great rhythm right now. Makes sense to get him the ball any way you can.
Yeah, when you have a guy playing like he has been recently, he's got to be the first option on every possession.
Evans, he's checked in for New Jersey. And a switch here also for Minneapolis. Ward's checked in.
They are making it look easy at the free throw line here in the second half.
New Jersey leading by 16. Outside Roy. Some solid defense from Randolph. Minneapolis has gotten off 4 3-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen. Pass to Ward. To the paint, and then Randolph slams it in.
And that's a little lack of fight at the defensive end.
Absolutely. At least on that slam, you're right. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
Yeah, but also credit the offense there. That's making a play when you really need it, and they need more of it.
Really, the defense is helpless to stop a layup right there. Just too much of an advantage in terms of the mismatch.
Here's Gibson. It's deflected. Bridges attacking. Rejected by Randolph. Down low, Ward. The shot's good on the assist by Nance.
Showing great vision and delivering the pass out in front.
Outside Roy. Puts one up. Out of bounds. Minneapolis takes possession.
Well, that's an unforced error. If you want to drive your coach crazy, that's the way to do it.
Both teams will make substitutions. Minneapolis trails by 14. Outside Gibson. Pass to Arenas. From the arc. It's tipped. The time for the ball. And it's going to be out of bounds. Minneapolis will retain possession. Just 4 to shoot. For 3, Gibson. It's hauled in by Watson.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
And it goes out of bounds. That one off Gibson.
That's a careless pass and a wasted possession. That's just unnecessary.
And here's Gibson. He'll bring it up for Minneapolis.
Good. That's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
Now, here's Roy. Left side, Gibson. Outside, Bridges. Another shot, and he figures it out with the lay-in.
And that's a lesson for the D. Fight harder on the glass.
Yeah, they need to pay attention to the details. Second chance points are backbreakers.
And he's been a force on the glass all game long.
No doubt how much those boards impact the overall outcome. You can't give them extra chances.
Now here's Gibson. Play with it, and the shot will go down.
He just makes scoring look so effortless. It's why you love watching Roy play the game.
A minute 42 left to play here in the fourth. Ryan, he's covered by Roy, and that one is good. New Jersey leading by 13. Gibson with the steal. Now here's Arenas. He's guarded closely. The 19-foot shot. The shot misses. New Jersey has gone 2 for 2 from three-point land to start the fourth quarter.
And these are the types of games where one team clearly has the edge. Tonight, it will be won by a large margin for New Jersey.
They never settled for mediocre shots.
And Kevin, they have great finish
situation this time out.
And so with this, they'll end up with their second win on the year.
And so they win their first game against this squad. It's a 2-game season series, and they'll be going for the sweep the next time they face off.
Hey guys, one of the steady and outstanding players putting in another impressive performance. It was a big-time outing for Brandon Roy.
Yeah, and I loved his attitude tonight. He really had that scorer's mentality. Absolutely no one was stopping him.
Blake Griffin hits them both. So, GA between the NBA Cup, the play-in, the new All-Star game formats, the NBA not averse to some experimentation.
No doubt. And listen, not all the ideas have been successful, right? But overall, that willingness to innovate has paid off. The world doesn't stand still, not with the NBA.
Bridges against Gibson. Nance sets a screen for Gibson. 5 on the clock. Oh, the bomb from deep will go right down. This game looks like they've got it just about wrapped up.
Yeah, just got to work that clock and take care of the ball.
Yeah, count it.
Taking no chances. They go on one last run to seal the deal.
Yeah, this run has poured a bucket of water on any ember of a potential comeback.
Here's Moore. There's 25 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Nice use of the glass on the finish. And they are really racking up the assists in this one.
And their team chemistry is evident. These guys enjoy playing with one another.
Evans with the steal. And so it's New Jersey easily grabbing this one. Some good moments throughout this one, but they have the clear advantage down the stretch.
Yeah, I mean, I love the way they executed on both ends of the floor. Completely under control for the vast majority of